Peace. This is Spiritual Lifting with V. Let me get your soul swole. Today's topic is Insync. And before I start today's topic, I'd like to say peace and blessings throughout the world and the universe to all the people out there that are tuning in today. And have a beautiful day. The sun is shining, the birds are out, and if you're somewhere where it's cold and raining or windy or snowing or whatever it is, just take time to enjoy that. Thank you, beautiful birds, for giving a beautiful song today. Thank you, Creator, for being there and breathing the breath of life into us and giving us a fresh and new start. Okay, today's topic is Insync. And the things I would like to reach on about being in sync is being one with the universe, one with our brothers and sisters, one with our spiritual brothers and sisters, one with our loved ones, one with our personal and love relationships. In this life that we live, we often encounter being out of sync, where we get off, where we're not on track, where we get strayed away by distractions in this world, and in our own personal existence and inside of ourselves. And once we are out of sync and out of line, we have to do something. We have to figure out why. If we had been in sync and everything was going correctly, why are we out of alignment with the universe and the Creator? Some of these factors can lie into maybe possibly trying to reach a goal or an achievement, getting thrown off track, again, like I said, distracted, not getting what we want, minor problems and disruptions inside our personal love life and our family life, minor distractions and disruptions with ourselves. Well, and those are just some of the things. There are lots of things that can throw us out of sync. Rapid changes within our existence. Well, we have to be like the river and flow. We have to be like the oceans and flow. In order to get ourselves back in sync, sometimes we just need to stop altogether. Stop, relax, and take a break. Take a break from all of the existence and things around us, and then pour our devotion and our time into our spiritual life with the Creator, and connect with the universe as well, and connect with nature. Simply just taking an hour, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, hell, even a week, even a month, to get ourselves back in the flow and back in sync with the nature, the universe, and the Creator, we can fully become in sync with our total existence. And we have to look at what we are trying to embody in our life. If we're too much one way for one thing, maybe a desire or a want, it can throw us off sync. If we are too far away from those things, it can throw us off sync. I think that being in sync with yourself, nature, the universe, will pull you to a state of a higher self. And getting ourselves to that state of reaching that point of getting to our higher self, it takes one thing, just to be still, be calm, not think, and just be. We must be one, we must be love, we must be empowering to ourselves by being quiet at times, taking a moment of silence for ourselves, appreciating our existence, being in deep gratitude and appreciation on a daily basis for all that we are and all that we have. In life, we often will chase all these great things. We want all the money in the world. We want all the love. We want all of all. And I think sometimes when we don't receive that as people existing on this plane, we could tend to get a little disappointed. because there's these imaginary things that are out here in this life that say, we must have this, we must be like this, this has to come across our way, this has to come to us, I'm deserving, I've worked too hard for, I need to have. The only thing you need to have is life. The only thing you need to have is existence. The only thing you really need to have is the Creator. We don't do this by ourselves. We don't exist by ourselves. We don't do anything by ourselves without the Creator. If you really want to truly get in sync with the Creator first. That's the best starting point. That is the part where, and the point where everything you want, the direction that you need, the guidance that you need comes from, is the Creator. Think about how on a daily basis, minute by minute, second by second, hour by hour, how the Creator constantly has to orchestrate being in sync, being in tune, tuning, directing, guiding. A lot of people say, well, why would the Creator allow this to happen or allow that to happen? But being in sync is about being in balance. If you're imbalanced, you're going to have a little good, you're going to have a little bad. You don't want too much bad, and of course we want more good than bad. Thank you, beautiful trees, today. I love you. Thank you, Creator. You want a little good, you want a little bad. You want that balance. That balance is what keeps life going. It's what keeps pushing you to strive for more. It's what keeps you in a creative mind state. It's what keeps you pushing yourself to where you need to be. If everything was always all good, then would you have a real reason to strive for even better? If everything was all bad, then it's a little rough to try to push yourself, because there's so much negative energy pressing and compounding and contorting upon your existence that it may seemingly seem impossible. I think that the grand design by the Creator is such a beautiful thing, because it is there. It's there to keep us guided. It's just that we have to see it. And we have to see those elements that are within our life. Sometimes things happen to people, and we're so sorrowful, and we're so sad, and we're so upset and disruptive, but to the point that where we forget to look at, oh, it's such a beautiful butterfly. We forget to look at the lesson that's being given to us. Sometimes people go away in our lives. Sometimes things that we deem as super negative happen, but they're just there to bring a lesson to us, and a reminder. And then we have to have appreciation for those things, those events, the people that are around us, that maybe have gone away, that maybe are no longer existing, and saying, well, this is about appreciation. This is about gratitude to the Creator. Thank you, Creator. Because truly, each day of our existence on this plane is a beautiful gift. And we truly must appreciate this gift. We must appreciate this gift that has been given to us, has been dwelled out to us, that's been placed upon us, so that we can start to build that respect and that syncing of us with existence. It is so important that we sync and link ourselves to the existence that we're in, so that we can further ourselves, so that we can further those around us, so that we can continue to place positive promotion upon everyone on this plane. Everything that's negative is not always a negative. It is how you take that negative space you're in. It is what you choose to do with it. You can make it a positive day every day, even through the hardest of storms. The lesson is there. The thing for you to rise up and become more powerful and more in sync and better is right there for you. You just have to grasp a hold of it. We want to be in sync with love. We want to be in sync with our families. We want to be in sync with ourselves. We want to be in sync with our friends. We want to be in sync with our finances. We want to be in sync with our total existence. And we definitely want to be in sync with the Creator. Because the Creator is the one that makes it all possible. People say hardships. Life is full of hardships. Life is full of struggle. Life is full of pain. Life is full of, well, let's stop right there. Life is full of beauty. Life is full of experiences. Life is full of knowledge. Without the struggles and the hardships and the pain and the anguish, we couldn't have the beauty and the growth. We couldn't have a reason to discover I'm out of sync. How do I get back in sync? And once you've experienced these things, you don't have to go through them again. You don't have to maintain and keep these things that you find to be negative in your life as negative. They're lessons. And as I said before, lessons is a blessing. When we get these lessons, we take these lessons and we grow from them, and then we allow those lessons to put us even more in sync, because we can sit back, we can meditate on these things that we've gone through, and then we can take ourselves to a much higher plane. Don't live a life full of doubt. Don't live a life full of anguish. Yes, we all will experience these things in our time. But at the same time that we're experiencing these things in our time, we can also experience the growth from all these experiences. And that's one of the most wonderful things, is the experience. Are you experienced, as Jimi Hendrix said? Love, relationships, life, at some point, for everyone, it'll get out of sync. And that's when things start getting out of sync. We just need to reboot. Take time. Stop. Be in gratitude and appreciation for all the beauty around you. Thank the Creator. Thank the Heavenly Father. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Creator. Be one with nature. Embrace life. Embrace yourself. Happiness is chosen. Love is chosen. And these are things that we're all more than capable of experiencing on a daily basis. We're all more than capable of being a part of. If you're feeling out of sync, stop and reboot. Lay down the devices. Lay down your vices. Get quiet. Just be. Be in appreciation and gratitude. Come deep from within. Be appreciation for life and be in appreciation for the Creator. Then, once you're clear, once you've meditated, once you've prayed, once you've given the gratitude and appreciation, step back into existence. See how things will change for you. See how things have changed around you. It's all possible, people. You can have everything that you want. You can have such a beautiful life. You just have to choose to do it. And you have to choose to want it. Just because today is not the day that you wanted it to be, or the year that you wanted it to be, Maybe you're just out of sync and you just need to stop for a second. And a lot of people say, I can't stop. There's so many things going on. And I find that funny because people will often stop and take time for the things that, the menial things especially, the things that they believe that they want and the things that they want to do now, and won't put the stopping to the most important thing, and that's the self-help, self-love, self-care, increasing knowledge. But they'll do everything else in the world. You can stop. You can stop being out of sync and get in sync. There's so many problems in this world today. There's so many things going on in our existence that if everyone would just really stop and view what's really going on, there's so much that could change. I believe that we all have the power. I believe that we all have the opportunity. Some just take time to stop and take advantage of the opportunity. When the Creator puts love in your life, and I mean this love that's never ceasing on you, and this person that has your back 100% and is only about you and just wants to be with you and love you and care, and it's unconditional, why do anything else? Stop and think about that. The Creator gave you a gift. When the Creator's given you this life or this career, and He's guided you in this direction to change yourself financially or otherwise, why stop? We're always looking for greener grass when the grass is right here that's green. Development, appreciation, gratitude. We often take ourselves out of sync, out of something beautiful, because we're moving too fast. Instead of just stopping and having gratitude and appreciation, and then being in sync or remaining in sync or growing with inside of what we have. We don't have to be out of sync in this existence. So, the choice, you can choose it. Choose to be in sync, choose to be in love, choose to be in happiness and joy. Choose to be one with the Creator. I'd like to know from those of you out there in this life, if you are out of sync right now, first off, I'd like to know if you're out of sync right now, why are you out of sync? And if you're out of sync, were you in sync? And what do you think the reasons are? Because I know a lot of times when we get out of sync, we start not doing our daily practices, our meditations, our prayers, the gratitude and the appreciation for those around us and our existence. And what was the thing that brought you to that? Was it a vice? Was it devices? Was it just an argument? Was it just something that just threw you off track, or things in your mind that you couldn't let go? And did you take time to just stop and not even think about any of those and focus on the Creator? What are the things in your life that allow you to be in sync, and then the things that have made you out of sync? And what's a plan that you have to get back there? And if you had those things and you did get back in sync where they took you out of sync, how did you do it? Did you start with the Creator? I'd like to know. Drop some correspondence. I love correspondence. And I love to have communication back and forth. You can DM me. You can hit me up at Viszario Gullini on Instagram. Or you can send a message on my YouTube channel, Viszario Gullini on YouTube. But whatever you do, I'd like to know, and I'd love some response on this one. If you'd like me to do a part 2 to being in sync, and being out of sync, let me know. I always love to do part 2s. If you have any topics that you would like me to reach on that I haven't reached on yet, drop a line. I'm more than welcome to do any topic that somebody wants me to do. Listen, people, this world is real out of sync right now. No one's blind. We can clearly see day by day what is being portrayed to us in this existence, how much out of sync this world is. Otherwise, there wouldn't be all this anguish, there wouldn't be all this confusion. But I don't think it has to remain that way. Yeah, the world needs a reboot. We all need a reboot. Let's try to love one another. Let's really get ourselves back in sync. And you can start with yourself. And you can start with yourself inside this existence. And you can allow yourself to get back in sync. And let's cause a chain reaction throughout this universe. Let's get everyone in sync. So that when we're in sync, we can all be in peace, joy, harmony, love, unconditional love. And move through this world with an open heart and open spirit. Because the world is in real need of a lot of us, of all of us, to have an open heart and an open spirit and be in sync and one with each other, so that we all can be one with the Creator. And as always, the children are the future and we are the past. But by being in sync, we can all be the future. This has been Spiritual Lifting with V. Let me get your soul swole. Peace.